Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the SW Bricks Productions channel. There are no minifigures on the trench, we've taken them all off, and that's because we are going to be doing a lot of work on the turrets. And I am joined by a cousin of mine who is also a fellow Lego builder, and his name is...
J Brick Studios.
So, we've built a number of mocks together. If you remember the Dantooine mock, it wasn't that great, but we spent quite a lot of time together, and we've learned from our mistakes from that mock, and things like Crait. And J Bricks hasn't really helped me with Crait, but today we're going to be doing quite a bit of the more detailed things for the trench, and we've actually got something to show you now. It's not a prototype, but it is actually quite like what I'm looking for in terms of the turret. So it's almost like in work in progress because it's not very sturdy at all, but it does fit into the place where it should do, which is right by here. So this is how it's going to look once it's done. So it's going to just sit right there, and you can see like the door here. Now the problem is on the trenches on Crait, there isn't a raise in the turret, it's actually just flat along here, as you can see by there. So there isn't that much, as in, it's not quite right, and also obviously the trench should really be, the door should be like equal on each side, but the way that how thin my mock is means that I can't really get it directly correct to what it should be. But still, I think that it looks really, really good. I think I showed you the mock-up of the gun before. Now that is a final version of the gun. There, I might change this piece by here. You might be able to see it hasn't got a hole in it. And that means that now this gun can move around. So if I had another hole, then it would be able to stick straight through, so I wouldn't be able to move. Because over time, this does seem to drop because of the weight. But I think J Bricks and I have agreed that we're going to be almost like filling this in here along here, so that it looks really finished. And I think the other thing that we're going to do is almost make it so that the turret is removable, so that once I destroy Crait, as I said before, I know it's a long way off, but I'm going to be keeping obviously that segment over there which has the Crash TIE Fighter, and I'll be keeping one of the two turrets just to almost remember Crait, as I'm not really going to be using these parts in any other mock. If I do, I can always, you know, take them off mocks. Now you may be able to see that since the last video I've got a lot more of these parts. Now that's because the Naboo set, so
The Jewel on Naboo.
The Jewel on Naboo, and J Bricks himself has got it. We agree really it's not the best of sets in terms of the playability is good on it, but it's not really that good looking, I've got to be honest. I think J Bricks will agree with me on that. It was almost a mistake made by Lego, but it comes with some cool minifigures, which is good, and some really cool parts. So I think, should we get straight into a time lapse of us filling this in? It might take quite a while because we're going to be, you know, sort of filling it all in, and it's going to need a lot of work on it, but let's go. Okay guys, so we've just sort of noticed, not a problem, but something that we're going to have to work on off camera, because we're going to have to do a lot of prototyping and taking the deep look inside, and the camera sort of getting in the way. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a lot of work off camera, and then we'll get back to you. So we'll see you then. Okay guys, so what we've done is we've sort of like tried to fill it in here. Now there will be white here, if I lift it off, white in here. Now we're going to connect it at the back by here, so there's going to be jumper plates, and we'll connect it onto here. So be ready for that guys. That's going to have like some sort of, what should I say, some like energy and some fuel or whatever, or like bringing the battery pack from the back inside, because I do have the battery pack now. It's going to be like on the sides underneath here. It's going to be sitting on the back there. expect that in the mock. Obviously, all the dark grey parts, anything that's dark grey will be light grey. It's just there for the moment. Unfortunately, guys, that's going to have to wrap up the end of the video, guys. We didn't get that much done this week. The problem is that I'm obviously running out of parts. I'm making an order tomorrow night, guys. So tomorrow or tomorrow night, tomorrow morning, whatever it is, I'm making an order. It's going to be off London Bricks again because his prices are so reasonable. So we're going to have an order coming in next week. So next week, be prepared because there's going to be a big video coming your way with a lot of progress on the salt flats and on the turret coming your way. So keep an eye out for that video, guys. For now, that's going to wrap it up, and JBricks and I will see you in the next video. Remember, if you haven't already, click that subscribe button and that notification bell icon so you'll get notified every single time I upload. Click that like buttons if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Bye.